Welcome back to my bathroom. For today, it's Amazon's weirdest beauty products. We're gonna try all this together and rate it 1 through 10. Before we begin this super high quality program, do your tithing. Subscribe, click the buttons. I'm here for you every single Sunday. I saved the worst for first. Eye Magic. You get 5 pair of these for $8. It's instant eyeshadow. Eyeshadow on a piece of foam. It says to hold the brow up, place this down, then you swipe it off like that. Holy smokes, it worked. Check that out. It looks like Neapolitan ice cream. It does say you're gonna have to blend it, no problem. Oh, that's convenient. It just disappears when you blend it. Love that. Well, I think it looks the same. The idea is fun, especially for people like me. I just don't understand eyeshadow. I don't know how to do it where it looks not like a hooker. Maybe this is it. I like it, but I'm not seeing a huge difference. Not enough to pay $8. That's $1.60 a look. I'm gonna give that a solid 3. We have toothpaste tablets. Chew Brush Smile. 120 of these toothpaste pills for $10. You take the tablet and you chew it and then you brush your teeth. And you don't swallow that. I don't know. The flavor is, it's there. Very minty. It's a little bit looser, ladies, than toothpaste. The gimmick is you're saving less. You're saving less. You're using less plastic. Look at me being eco-friendly. It's fluoride free and all that conspiracy theory jazz. This would be nice if you're camping, driving long distances. I don't do any of those things. But if you do, some of y'all out there living, this would be convenient. Pop the toothpaste pill in your little overnight bag you see in your Tinder date and you need to brush your teeth because you found out he doesn't brush his teeth. You know, some people do that. Some people just don't brush their teeth. And that's amazing. And whoopsie, you had one too many drinks and now you're staying the night at your Tinder date's house. At least you brought your own toothpaste. I like this. It's definitely different. I will use it again. I'll use it 119 times. I don't know if I would purchase it again. It's more of a texture thing for me. When you bite down in it, it's kind of chalky. Which, by the way, I bought some white chalk for us to taste test later. That edible white chalk, we'll do that later. But it does feel clean. My mouth feels clean. I would give this a 7. Reusable eyeliner with eyelashes. 4 pair of these for $7. It's a sticker that has your eyeliner and your lashes on it. Say less. And you get the nice wing effect with the lashes. Does it look natural? It looks like my Furby's eyelashes. It does stick really well. And I like the concept, but the execution, they failed at that. They need to have a board meeting. Everybody at the table, congregate. What if instead of using Furby eyelashes, we use something a little more natural? And maybe we make the eyeliner a little thinner, more flexible. It's a 0 for me. Panda acne patches. They have different facial expressions. We're gonna go with the sad panda. It is very sticky. You get 120 of these for $7. That's cute. What are those things called? Tween. When I was at Sephora the other day getting my 3 free samples, which I gotta stop that because they're gonna start wondering when I'm gonna buy something. How about not today? I was getting my samples and the employee was telling me about Sephora Kids and I looked at her. And she looked at me and I looked back at her. And in my mind, I'm thinking, bitch, I don't know why you're telling me about Sephora Kids. 10-year-old girls buying $70 face wash when I'm in here as a full grown-ass adult collecting 3 free samples a day so I can have the $90 face wash also. Don't be telling me about Sephora Kids. If they have $80 face wash now at 10 years old, what are you gonna expect at 30? You're gonna get $400 face wash? How are you gonna afford that? Well, some people come from rich families. All right, I don't know how effective this is gonna be, but it seems to stick really easily, really well. Nothing is more discreet and hides your acne like a sad panda bear face. I'm gonna give these a 7. Thai crystal deodorant stick. It's a big rock. It's like a crystal ball, but deodorant. The crystal deodorant stick is telling me to tell you to quit looking through his phone. Girl, don't you know the rule? Seek and you will find. You looking for something bad, you're gonna find it. $7 for this salt rock. Smells like nothing. This is basically a salt stick that you put on your wet armpits, clean, like after you get out of the shower. And it provides an invisible barrier of protection against odor, not sweat. So this is not gonna fix my sweating issue. Kind of the same gimmick with the deodorant I use now, Lumi. Would recommend the toasted coconut. This is the best one that I've tried so far. It does not control the sweating. You're still gonna sweat like a whore on the front pew on a Sunday, but it controls the odor. I haven't found a deodorant antiperspirant that does sweating control and odor control without all the aluminum chemicals, breast cancer things. You wet your armpits and and apply the salt stick. How's that gonna work? That doesn't even feel like anything's doing anything. The reviews on this say it does work against odor control. You just have to be aware that you're not going to get rid of the sweating. If you're a sweater like me, well, let's start a Facebook group. There's nothing we can do about that. Well, one of you recommended to put Botox under the armpits, which I'm thinking about. Oh, but I got my hormone results back. So I told you every year after I had cancer, I go get my hormone panel from the hysterectomy, whatever. Nobody asked for this. Can you relate? So I got my hormone panel back. My testosterone was 0.04. Basically not even on the graph. I'm at a 0. And the doctor recommended that I should be at a 60, taking in consideration what all my body's been through with everything going on. I'm not really for taking medicines and stuff, but listen, y'all, I'm having some menopausal symptoms that are just unbearable. So I am gonna get the testosterone pellets implanted in my back, my body, my butt. They're going in my butt tomorrow. 150 dosage or whatever to make my testosterone to 150. So if I start growing facial hair and develop a deep voice, just call me Brian. But he was saying that it will help with my sweating, my hyperhidrosis. We'll see. I'll let you know. Anyway, that's something to look into because I never really considered testosterone. I always think of testosterone as for men. I never think of it for women, but it is an important hormone that if we're lacking in it can really make us feel like shit. This Thai stick is cool. I like that it's all clean and organic and all that really nice stuff. Oh, essential oils. Is this doTERRA oils? You don't need hormones. You need doTERRA oils. Bitch, please. It's hard to rate this fairly, so we're just not going to. I'll let you know next week. By Pure Instinct. This is an essential oil pheromone. Watch out, doTERRA oils. $17 for this, and it is a #1 bestseller on Amazon. I don't know if this brand still does this, but back in my, I'd say early 20s, the thing to do, Pure Romance Party, which is this brand, I believe. It was kind of like a Tupperware party, but for adults, they want you to buy all this stuff. Whips and dips and chains and jelly things and smelly things, fluffy things. So you roll this stuff on. It didn't say where. The idea is the pheromones blend with the pH of your skin, body, sweat to create a customized scent. According to Wikipedia, pheromones are a chemical that when secreted, trigger a social response in members of the same species. So apparently this is supposed to excite people in my species, so human beings. That's kind of like witchcraft. This Amazon review said it attracted more old men, but it smells like a rotten banana. So save your money, ladies. Grab a rotten banana, go to the gym, and see how the old men are flocking. I don't think it's the pheromones. I think it's old men just being old men. I mean, it smells better than body odor. You ever had flowers in a vase for a really long time and then you go to clean the water and it's slimy and it has an odor to it? That's what this smells like. That's hard to rate for this short-term review, but for the first impression, the smell is gross. I'm gonna give that a 3. To wash off your old man magnet pheromone, you can use this burnt barrel rum natural soap. $13 for this. Woo! Smell that. It smells like burnt leather. It's very masculine. I love a masculine scent. Maybe that's because I have daddy issues. You know, I don't know who my dad is. Took that 23andMe test. Found out I have a half sister. Still haven't heard from her, by the way. I haven't heard from my half sister. If they ever do an open casting for the 23andMe commercial, this girl's applying. $13 is a lot for soap. Fair wages. I love the smell. It's a 10 out of 10, but it's not for everyone. I don't know what rum smells like. Rum? Is it rum? Burnt barrel rum. When I did drink, I did not drink rum. Well, I would drink some of those, what are those, Mai Tais? That's coconut rum. I think they're meaning like rum, like lawyers drink rum, or is that scotch? You know, where they have that little glass and they shake it, ding, 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 ding. Oh, it's 1 in the afternoon. It's time for our daily dose of scotch. It does have a nice lather to it, but it does smell gross. once you start doing that. Maybe it's mixing with my pheromones and it doesn't agree. From simple ingredients, olive oil, clay, salt. Yeah. I like it, I'm gonna use it, but I wouldn't repurchase it just for the price. It's a 5. Tattoo lipstick. Comes in a little cigarette carton. You get 20 of these for $5. Break the swab at the line. Then the color is going to flow to the other end. This is the nude. Oh, whoa. The nude collection. They also had red, pinks, and a variety pack. I wouldn't consider this nude. The picture was portraying a nice soft pink, very light. This is just like dye. It's supposed to last a full day and apparently it's waterproof. It doesn't really transfer. I mean, this towel it's clean but dirty. It's my hair color towel. The packaging is fantastic. Love the cigarette pouch. The color is off. I like the idea a lot better than applying lipstick because I'm really bad at that. My hands start shaking and then it's all over my teeth. How do you wear lipstick with confidence? If they could fix the color, or maybe maybe they accidentally put red in the nude one. Taking in consideration everything but the shade, it's a 9. That's really cool. But since the shade is not what it said it was going to be and not for me, it's a solid 5. Before I show you this edible chalk, let's talk about some tea bags. For today's tea talk, we have immune function, support, and stress response. Oh hell, I got that backwards. Lemon, elderberry, lemongrass, licorice, ginger, hibiscus, cinnamon, black pepper, lemon peel. Sounds terrible. And guess what? It is. While I was browsing for one of these items, I came across white chalk, edible white chalk. When I first moved here, I taught at a beauty school. That's what I'm trained to do or did for work before all this other stuff. And wow. And the students there almost, I would say about 60% of them ate white chalk. And at all the gas stations at the front, there's little baggies of white chalk for sale, just a little Ziploc bag. Here's what it looks like. It is from a food safe company, whatever that is, take a picture of that. Looks like a piece of chalk. Luz said she's been eating drywall for over a year, and this is a healthier solution to that. I don't know what vitamin deficiency would cause you to eat drywall. I hope she figures that out. I saw stars. I would not consider that a snack. It does taste what I imagine drywall would taste like. It also has the same crumbly, hard, concrete-y texture. I don't really know why you would eat that unless you had the disorder. What's the disorder called where you eat weird things? We're gonna have to brush our teeth again. I would give that a 0, but if you eat that and that's for you, good on you. Also, I found these on Amazon. Remember these? They carried them at Publix for a short period of time and they're just gone. Dill pickle cashews. I love nuts. I will snack on some nuts all day. They also make these in rosemary and sea salt. Those are just okay, probably like a 6. These are a 20 out of 10. I also just picked up. I also just picked up, what are those almonds called? Blue diamond almonds in the little tub. They have spicy dill pickle almonds. Solid 10, those are good too. Now back to this high quality program. I could not pass this up. This is a Kentucky Water lip balm set. Mountain Dew. $15 for this. Oh wow, we've got that Baja Blast. There's not a lot in there. This is all clear stuff. Oh wow, it actually does smell like a Baja Blast. Does anyone remember this drink they used to have at Taco Bell? Not Mountain Dew related, I'm just thinking about it. This was 4 years ago maybe. It was a watermelon slushie and it had watermelon seeds inside the slushie. Not real watermelon seeds. They were candied and they were large. That was the best damn slushie I've ever had. And I can't wait for them to bring that back. If they're gonna bring it back. Anybody work at Taco Bell? Let me know. Let's sign a petition. Let's do a change.org. So fun. This is a 10 out of 10. Body Marked Tattoo Marker by Bic. $6 for this one. It's the black one. Let's do something right here. We could do a heart. See if it looks like a real tattoo. Does it? I don't know. I'm in the process of still getting all my tattoos removed. Not all my tattoos. What happened? But the ones that are not great, like these, you can see how crummy it looks. And this one, I love the Lord, but listen, that's a, well, depending on which way you look at it, it could be an upside down cross. And it also looks like one of those Orange County Choppers, Orange County Choppers, OCC. The process is long. And last time I got it, it made me really, really sick because you drain all the ink from your lymphatic system. So honestly, I'm a little scared Okay, this is trash. This is already dry. Look at that. Do you hear my stomach growling? I am hungry. It's not a very pigmented color at all, and that's what some of the reviews said. I like the idea though, how it's safe for skin if you have a kid who draws on themselves a lot. I'm also getting this tattoo removed. See that? This tattoo I'm getting removed. Any way you twist it, this is dry. 0 out of 10. Eyeliner stamps. 6 double-sided pens for $9. They all have the eyeliner on one end and a stamp on the other end. That's the star. Oh, that's actually cool. Okay, the eyeliner is trash, the actual eyeliner part. There's the moon, smiley face, flower, and the heart. I like that. I'm gonna give that a 9. Shakespearean insult bandages. 15 of these for $7. A little pricey. Barbara writes, these are only funny if you're not a woman. Why would you include an insult to women? We are over half the population, and I'm guessing the gender most often purchasing Band-Aids. The listing says insult Band-Aids. And Barbara's mad because she got insulted, and that just sums up the kind of world we're in right now. The twirler, $15 for this patent pending invention. The gimmick is it's supposed to add volume to your hair by using this spherical shape that has holes in it to allow for maximum airflow. According to the YouTube video, you're supposed to do this, where it like twirls and goes in a rotation. You see that? Well, that just looks like a greasy rat tail. Okay, so you're supposed to twirl it like that. The brush is not the nicest round brush I've ever used. It gets kind of stuck a little bit. The YouTube video that they recommended you watch before you start twirling your hair, the lady looks like she is in pain. And I can see why. It does kind of tug and pull your hair. Oh, but look. Is that nice? It did do a spiral curl like it said it was gonna do, but that's a lot of work. It is cool, and I see the idea behind it. Nothing I'm gonna spend any time on doing. I'm not gonna be twirling my whole head, but it does work, just not as comfortable as I think it could be. Bird nest hair clips. You get 7 of these for $10. You stretch out the bird nest like this. Put your hair through the nest. Let me know if you can't see that. Squeeze the rings with your hands, and then you arrange the hair. Can you see that? It is a little loose, but in fairness, my hair is fine and thin, so there's not much there to work with. My favorite thing is the lady on this listing, how they clearly photoshopped her bun on. To channel our inner Big Ed. Heyo Mayo hair nutrition pack. $16 for this. Wow, that smells terrible. Egg yolks and shea butter for dry, damaged hair. Leave it on for 3 minutes. While we wait, we have Evian spray lotion, spray moisturizer for the face. Evian, am I saying that right, is a water company, and they're making a facial spray, facial moisturizer. It smells like nothing. This was $9. Oh, ingredients, water. So for $9, you can get a can of aerosol water. They got me. They saw me coming. I thought this was, because it says moisturizes, refreshes, and tones. I thought this was spray lotion, and that's kind of weird but cool, where you could just spray lotion on your face. Save a step. No, bitch, this is water, which I guess we could have gathered from the water company brand. That's a straight up 0. Back to the conditioning treatment. I rinsed it out and just blow dried the ends. I'm gonna give it a 3. It's too expensive, and it's no different than a basic conditioning pack you can grab at Sally's. The bottle is fun, but girl, just put mayonnaise on your hair. Just put real mayonnaise on your hair. Look at Big Ed, looking all... His hair is glossy. That wraps up our weird Amazon beauty haul. I appreciate you joining me here in the bathroom. Don't forget to be kind. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Have fun and drive slow. And take a detour. Take a damn detour. You ever do that when you're driving somewhere? Just stop. Stop on the side of the road. Go to the hole in the wall. You know what I like to do? I'm from Nashville and there's a bar there, which I don't drink anymore, so that's probably not gonna happen. Would you go there to be social? There's a bar there called Santa's Pub. It's by the fairgrounds and it's in a trailer and everything is Christmas themed. And it's just beautiful. Hole in the wall. I love that. A dive bar, that's what they're called, right? Dive bars. So take a detour this week. Stop at the little hole in the wall. Go to Santa's Pub. Go to the bookstore, read a book. Go do hot yoga. Just go do something you wouldn't do. We're getting one of those Pilates studios. I'm gonna take that free Pilates class. I'm gonna try that. I'll let you know how it goes. That's gonna be my detour. Have a fantastic week. You deserve that. Don't forget that. And I will see you next time for something cool. Something cool. Bald-headed ass. Close your eyes. You get 1 sticker. That's a lot. God bless the US. Imagine that. We're living. Straight up pisses me off. Gonna stick it up your ass.